Hi everyone, so today I am making a new soap. I am doing a test and it'll probably be for samples to go out with orders, and I'm going to call it Hey Dahlia. Get it? Dahlia. Hey Dahlia. Sometimes, I don't know. I think I end up laughing to my own jokes most of the time. So I've added in the lye solution and give that a bit of a blend. I'm going to go ahead and add in the fragrance oil. It smells so pretty. The blend of Dahlia and lychee. Okay, looking quite beautiful. So I want to split it up for 3 colors in addition to the base color. So I'll have my cute little cups here. Side note, I do post a lot of information in the description box of the video. So if you're wondering where I get my pictures and containers and other information, go ahead and take a peek down in the description box and see if I've already answered your question there. So I'm just doing 1 loaf, so I don't need a whole lot of soap for the colors. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some titanium dioxide though to the base, because I want to bring up that color just a bit. Tapping out the air bubbles. Still there. There we go. Okay, it would be important, I think, not to dilly-dally in this situation. I do want to get the other colors blended in. It's playing nicely so far. I'm just guessing that I'm centered here. So I have a bit of purple mica, green mica, and pink mica. I've neglected to have enough spatulas, so I was gonna have to wing it here. That's not working. So I think I'm just going to use this skinny one to give it a stir. Like a little bit more intensity. It's just an accent color. Does anybody follow Floret Farms on Instagram? I just love their feed, and I never really loved dahlias until I started following them. I came across them originally because I have that really cool picture of all the flowers in the back of the vintage truck. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that picture at this point. It's been shared by, I think, even Reese Witherspoon and Country Living. It's just a gorgeous picture, and I follow, well, not follow, I purchased the book. I have not planted a single dahlia, but I'm quite in awe of their dahlias. Ooh-wee. We're getting quite thick. I need to run around and check the camera, but I think I better just kind of wing it here. Hopefully I'm in the right location. So I am going to pour very high and low. And I will come back for the remainder there. Grab my little spatula is having to do extra duty. I want it all in here this time. I'm not doing anything for the top. I had my mind made up already on that, but the way the colors are going kind of confirms that, or the thickness is kind of confirming the situation for me. I just realized I totally had no intentions to do an in the pot swirl. Dilly daddle and get my mind distracted. But I think this is going to work the best in the long run. We'll try to get her in that old mold. This is pretty thick, but we are just gonna have to see what happens. We'll probably love it, you know, that happens. I actually think that might look really cool. Hold on. It might actually look neato having the majority of the color at the bottom. I was going to do a hanger swirl. Alright, I might block you for a minute. I apologize. Things must be done for the good of the batch. So I'm feeling mildly obsessed with what I'm achieving here. Sometimes, even when a plan doesn't come together, a plan comes together. Well, maybe not, but my original plan, but a delightful one nonetheless. You gotta go with the flow. So here we have the top as it was smacked down, and it's staying that way. I am not doing a single thing to this soap. Alright guys, I'll see you for the cut. I'm excited. Alright, so it's cutting time for this beauty. Isn't this just lovely? It is so fun. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. Really excited me with how well the design turned out, even though it was a spontaneous go with the flow type of situation, since my original plan kind of not worked out as much. But wow, it just turned out so neat. Looks like I need to come forward a smidgen. I'm having a soap cutting day today. I made about 90 pounds of soap last week. Okay, this is totally cool. I would have made quite a bit more, but oops, I need to re-measure. Bring in a bar of poppies and peaches to get my cutter resituated. I was just cutting my lavender samplers, so I don't know that that video will be up prior to this situation, but that's what I was doing beforehand, so my cutter was needing readjusted. Okay, whew, that seems mighty large. That is, that does seem, alright, we're gonna cut one bar. I'm gonna feel it. That does seem just a smidgen chunky. There's probably a bar I cut and then knocked down my cutter the other day when I was doing the poppies and peaches. But my word, do you see this? Love it. So that just goes to show an in the pot swirl doesn't always have to be the most fluid to be beautiful. I love how most of the color went in at the bottom and then the more white went towards the top. It's just so pretty. Love it. So this was supposed to be for samples, but I don't know. This guy's not sample material. This is just straight up good material. So I'm not going to cut this one up for samples. We'll do something else for samples. So there will only be a limited amount of this soap. I will have to get more of the fragrance before I could make any more. It smells amazing, like straight up amazing. It's just a fruity floral, just wonderfully delightful. I love this top. It has turned out so cool. It's just so cool. These are the things that make me really excited about making soap. I would have never planned a design like this. So now I know. It's super fun. Whew, got a little bit of an air pocket in that one. It was getting quite thick. I smack my molds down pretty well off camera, but I'm not a floor smacker. I don't believe my molds belong on the floor where I'm walking, so I smack them on my counter, which is rather solid. But I would suspect in some cases the whole floor thing does help, because you really give the floor a little bit more pressure than you would on your countertop. But for the most part, like I said, I don't believe molds or soap molds belong on the floor, so that's why I don't do that. So here we have, hello Dahlia, or did I say hey? I don't remember. I'm going to have to review my own video to remember what I'm actually calling this soap. But I do believe it is so pretty. This one will be available towards the end of April also. Alright guys, I'll see you later.